Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Massachusetts Lottery $5 $1 million Monopoly Doubler ticket. This is part of the February 2024 series of tickets coming out in Massachusetts, and this one is a number match game. And there's quite a bit going on here. We've got four symbols you can look for. There's the 20x symbol. There is a train for an instant win. There is a go symbol for an instant $200. And then Mr. Monopoly is your win all symbol. In addition, you have this doubler box where if your number in here matches one of your winning numbers, you double all of your prizes. Now, I will mention off the bat here that anytime I see a ticket that is sponsored by some kind of company or game or team or something like that, I always am skeptical about the value of it, because it seems like a lot of times the value on these types of sponsored tickets are not as high as, scratch ticket values normally would be without a sponsor. So we'll see if that's true as we go through the video. But before we get into the prize structure and odds on this one, I did want to just kind of shout out a viewer, Shooter McGather. So Massachusetts Scratcher sent me this picture of an awesome win he had on the Goldmine 50X. And if you look on the ticket here, he got crowns for 50 bucks, fish for 50 bucks. There's necklaces for 50 bucks, trophies for 50 bucks, and then down here, horseshoes for 50 bucks. So that's 250 bucks. And then we've got this row of gold bars with a prize of $5 underneath. So if you look up here, if you get 3 gold bars in a row, that is 50 times your prize. So 50 times the $5 is 250 bucks for a total of $500 on this ticket. So congratulations to Shooter on that great win. Thanks for sending in that picture. Now we can look at the odds and prize structure that the Massachusetts Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.15, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $1 million on this ticket. So I really like the $1 million top prize on a $5 ticket. You don't get that in every state. Just look at Texas tickets. But anyways, looking at the rest of the odds here, nothing too crazy stands out on this one. So we'll talk about taxes. In Massachusetts, for any prize over $5,000, they automatically take out 29% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top two prizes. So instead of what you see printed there on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,100 and then $710,000 for the top prize. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 76 and 77%. And so, yeah, that's a really good payout for a $5 ticket. Way above the minimum 70% that we look for from all scratch tickets. So we'll see how it compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to mention that the 76% payout does include all of the top prizes and all of the upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are actually going to see 76% on this game. So what we want to know is, what's the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. And so, if you are playing this game, when you win, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. Now, at the $100 prize level, there is a split. It's about 81 to 19. So, the large majority, 81% of these $100 prizes do fall here in the bottom 99%. These are the prizes that are available to everyone. The other 19% of these $100 prizes, though, are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 415 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. And so that means you're in over $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's important information to note if you are thinking about playing this game. So because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we are going to subtract out the value of all of these from that payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 57 and 58%. Now, this is a tough number. The other two Monopoly tickets we've already made videos for also had really tough bottom 99% payouts. These are it's definitely a high roller series of tickets that are coming out. 57% does not meet the minimum 60% payout that we look for all scratch tickets. So when I'm playing, I typically avoid tickets with a bottom 99% payout less than 60%, just because once you get down here in the 50% range, if you're not winning the big prizes, you're losing your money really fast. And I don't like to lose my money really fast. I don't think that's fun. And so, if I'm not going to have fun playing a ticket, I'm probably not going to buy it. And so this is probably a ticket that I would pass on just because, I'm a more conservative player. You got to be a high roller to kind of enjoy this series. Now, here on this page, we are keeping track of the increases and decreases in Massachusetts $5 tickets. The Monopoly ticket data point is all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was a pretty steep decline in value from the previous ticket, the Goldmine 50X. And yeah, I mean, all of these $5 tickets have great value. I mean, any other state would love to have a $5 ticket with 75, 76% value. But when you're looking in the context of Massachusetts tickets, 76.13 is not going to stack up great with, some of the other $5 tickets. Also, whenever I see a decline in value like this, I always suggest don't play the ticket because, with every purchase you make, you are communicating approval to your state lottery for what they're doing with the tickets. Personally, I wouldn't want to send that message of approval when the value is declining. I want the state lottery to know, I don't think we deserve a decline like that. I don't like to see declines in value, and I'm not going to buy the ticket when they take value away. And so that's the message that I would want to send. But yeah, that's just me. If you are playing $5 tickets in Massachusetts, up here at the top in green, you see the best ticket in every category here. So if you're playing for overall value, the Snow Much Money ticket has the best value of any $5 ticket we've seen so far out of Massachusetts. If you're playing for odds, the Goldmine 50X has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and you like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, the Big Blue Bonus Cash Word has the most money available in the bottom 99% of prizes. And then if you are more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, this Monopoly Doubler has, quite a bit more money than most of the other $5 tickets we see here. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we are ranking Massachusetts $5 tickets based on overall payout. You can see the Monopoly Doubler here is in 6th place. So like I said, just kind of an average ticket when it comes to Massachusetts $5 scratchers. But like I said, 76%, any other state would be overjoyed to have a ticket with that high of a payout. Here, at least a $5 ticket. On this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Let's see, Monopoly Doubler, toughest $5 ticket that we've seen on the average person. So the 99% of people are going to do pretty bad on this. It's going to be a pretty brutal ticket for 99% of people. I'm not sure why a state would choose to structure its prizes like this. But I mean, maybe they're thinking of those high rollers out there. And so, yeah, this is definitely a ticket for high rollers. Now here on this page, we get to compare $5 ticket values across states. You can see Massachusetts takes up pretty much all of the top 10 with the exception of the top spot. It's a big gap between what Massachusetts is doing and then what the second place state is doing. We're looking at 6 states here. Massachusetts by far has the most value in its $5 tickets. But we really want to look up here at the top of the list. And we had a ticket come out in Georgia not too long ago. $5 ticket had 77% value, which was really good, really surprising. And I always like to talk about how even when the payout goes down a little bit, it's a lot of money. So the Monopoly Doubler, we're going to call this a 1.5 percentage point difference between the Monopoly Doubler and what Georgia did on this Fast 50s ticket. And one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $5 price tag, that's $50 million just for one scratch game. And 1.5% of 50 million is about $750,000. So that's the difference. The Georgia Lottery players got their $750,000 on this Fast 50s game, where the $750 on this Monopoly Doubler is going to go to the Massachusetts Lottery people. And so even a small difference like this, 1.5%, it's a massive amount of money. So it is good to be aware of that. Now here on this page, we are comparing across states for that bottom 99% payout. 57% not good enough to make this list. So that goes to show just how tough of a ticket this is. To be in the top 10 on the overall payout and then not even make the top 36 on the bottom 99% payout, definitely weighted heavily to the top 1% of prizes. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. You do see a couple of $5 tickets on this list from Massachusetts. So, it's always possible for Massachusetts $5 tickets to make the list, but they're going to have to be some of the best $5 tickets. Unfortunately, the Monopoly ticket doesn't make this list. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. And of course, a high roller ticket like this Monopoly one is not going to make this list, but there are a couple of $5 tickets here. Notably, the very first spot goes to that Fast 50s ticket from Georgia. So, that's about it for the Massachusetts Lottery $5 $1 million Monopoly Doubler. In any other state, I would give this ticket 2 thumbs up. In the context of Massachusetts $5 tickets, though, I probably wouldn't be playing this. I don't play high roller tickets usually. The value went down from the last ticket that the Massachusetts Lottery put out. There are other $5 tickets with higher values. And so I always like to play the best ticket possible. And unfortunately, this is not it. So that's me. If you're playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.